Kobe Bryant learned Slovenian just to trash-talk opponents. He paid a rookie's $22,000 club tab as a power move. And his grandmother? She watched him play once, the night he dropped 81 points. These are the 15 Kobe stories you've never heard. During a 2010 game against the Magic, Matt Barnes faked a pass straight at Kobe's face from inches away. Kobe didn't even blink, not a twitch. That icy stare became one of the most legendary images in NBA history, the ultimate symbol of Kobe's fearlessness and focus. The wild part? A few months later, Kobe recruited Barnes to join the Lakers. Barnes later laughed about it, saying, "Kobe didn't move. That's just who he is. No fear, no flinch. Pure Mamba." Kobe didn't just learn languages, he weaponized them. He spoke Spanish to Luis Scola, Italian to Danilo Gallinari, French to Tony Parker.
So the year after, we played him again, in the playoffs.
Wow.
And he was talking straight trash in French.
Wow.
And Slovenian to Luka Doncic, all just to get inside their heads. When he ran the pick and roll with Pau Gasol, they'd switch to Catalan so opponents couldn't understand their play calls. Kobe was fluent in more than basketball. He was fluent in psychological warfare. Kobe loved Kill Bill so much that he gave himself one of the most lethal nicknames in sports history, the Black Mamba, a snake known for its deadly precision and killer instinct, just like Kobe on the court. The name represented a new mindset. After his legal troubles and the tension with Shaq, Kobe wanted to separate his personal life from his game. The Black Mamba became his alter ego, cold, focused, unstoppable. April 12, 2013, Lakers versus Warriors. Kobe drove to the basket and suddenly collapsed. He had just torn his left Achilles tendon, one of the most devastating injuries in sports. Most players would have gone straight to the locker room, but not Kobe. He got up, limped to the free throw line, and sank both shots. Then he walked off the court under his own power. That moment became one of the purest examples of Mamba mentality, toughness, focus, and the refusal to ever quit. How did Kobe become the Mamba? He outworked everyone, literally. Bosh tells a legendary story from the 2008 Olympics. Bosh wanted to prove himself as a young leader, so he set his alarm to wake up at sunrise, determined to be the first one at breakfast. When he got there, drenched in sweat with ice packs on his knees, was Kobe. Kobe had already finished his workout. This was just days after Kobe lost in the NBA Finals. While everyone else was still recovering, Kobe was already back at it. Bosh said it taught him something he never forgot. Legends aren't defined by their successes. They're defined by how they bounce back. That's Mamba mentality. Rest at the end, not in the middle. January 22, 2006, Lakers versus Raptors. Kobe Bryant delivered one of the most jaw-dropping performances in sports history, 81 points, the second highest single game ever recorded in the NBA. But here's the part most people don't know. It was his late grandfather's birthday, a man who had passed away years before, but had always been one of Kobe's biggest inspirations. And in the crowd that night was someone very special, Kobe's grandmother. She had never seen him play live before. Her nerves just couldn't handle it. But for this game, she flew all the way to California to finally watch her grandson in person. It was the first and only time she ever saw him play. That night, Kobe gave her 81 points, an unforgettable tribute, not just to basketball greatness, but to family, legacy, and love. After dropping 40 points on the Rockets, Kobe casually asked rookie Chandler Parsons if he was staying in LA that night. Later, Parsons and his teammates hit Supper Club in Hollywood. Midnight, Parsons got a text. "You're all set at Supper Club, Mamba." He thought it was a prank until the waitress brought a $22,000 bill and said, "Please sign for Mr. Bryant." Kobe had covered the entire tab. The rookie went from thinking he'd go broke to getting one of the greatest Mamba flex moments ever. Kobe's parents saw Kobe beef on a restaurant menu and loved how it sounded. That's how he got his unique name, straight from dinner. The only difference? Kobe's name is pronounced Kobe, while the Japanese beef is pronounced Kobe. Today, his name means way more than just a type of meat or a city in Japan. Kobe became the first professional athlete to win an Academy Award. In 2018, he took home Best Animated Short Film for Dear Basketball. The 5.5-minute film was based on a poem Kobe wrote to announce his retirement. It featured music by John Williams, the legendary composer behind Star Wars and E.T. Kobe narrated the film himself, a love letter to the game that made him a legend. Part of what made his passing so tragic was knowing he was just getting started with his post-basketball dreams. Before Mamba mentality, Kobe chased a music dream. In the late 90s, he signed with Sony Entertainment and appeared in Brian McKnight's music video for Hold Me. He even performed his single KOBE at the 2000 All-Star Game, but it flopped, and Sony dropped him. But his rap career gave him something better than a record deal. While filming his first music video, Kobe met Vanessa, a background dancer. He was 21, she was 17, and they talked for hours on the phone, bonding over their love of Disney movies. They married in 2001 and had 4 daughters together. Music didn't make Kobe famous, but it gave him his family. Their marriage wasn't always smooth sailing. After his 2003 legal troubles, Kobe knew he had hurt Vanessa deeply. He didn't just apologize with words. Kobe reportedly gave Vanessa a purple diamond ring worth somewhere between $4 million and $6 million. The ring had 8 carats, one for each year they'd been together at the time. Some called it guilt, others called it love, but that's how Kobe said sorry, with a gesture as bold as everything else he did. Their marriage survived. They renewed their vows, and they built a family that became the center of Kobe's world. Sometimes legends aren't just made on the court, they're made in how they fight for what matters most. Both number 8 and number 24 hang in the rafters of Crypto.com Arena, a rare honor symbolizing 2 separate Hall of Fame careers in one man's body. Number 8 was the young phenom, athletic, fearless, hungry to prove himself. But why did Kobe switch to 24? To one-up his idol Michael Jordan's 23. That's pure Mamba, respecting greatness while aiming to surpass it. Number 24 became the polished assassin, cerebral, dominant, a champion who mastered every detail of the game. 2 numbers, 2 eras, 1 unstoppable legend. Kobe Bryant didn't just live 2 careers, he dominated both. Here's something that shaped everything. Kobe didn't grow up in the United States. He was born in Philadelphia, but spent ages 6 to 13 in Italy, where his father played professional basketball. Kobe became fluent in Italian and even played soccer. But every summer he flew back to Pennsylvania to play in basketball tournaments, keeping his connection to the game alive. When he moved back to Philly at 13, he was already one of the top-ranked recruits in the country. That international upbringing made Kobe different. It gave him the worldview that became part of his greatness. Before the tragedy, there was one last legendary moment. April 13th, 2016, Kobe's final NBA game. At 37 years old, with a body that had been through 2 decades of war, he stepped onto the court one last time. Everyone expected a ceremonial farewell, maybe 20 points, some nostalgia, a standing ovation. Kobe had other plans. He scored 60 points. In the 4th quarter alone, he outscored the entire Utah Jazz team. His last shot? A game winner. His last words to the crowd? Mamba out. Even in his final game, Kobe refused to go quietly. He left the way he lived, dominating until the very last second.
What can I say? Mamba out.
On the morning of his tragic helicopter crash, Kobe texted his friend and agent about finding a college opportunity for a teenage player. Even in his final hours, he was focused on lifting others up, mentoring the next generation, the same way his heroes once guided him. Kobe's legacy wasn't just what he accomplished on the court. It was how he used his greatness to open doors for those who came after him. From a kid named after Japanese beef to 5 championships and 2 retired jerseys. Kobe Bryant wasn't just a basketball player. He was a mindset. Mamba mentality means never stopping, even when the world tells you to. It means turning pain into fuel, losses into lessons, and doubt into dominance. Rest in peace, Mamba. If you learned something new, drop a snake emoji in the comments and subscribe for more stories about NBA legends.